Hello YouTube, it's Sam from Sam's Garden Maintenance. Beautiful rainy day again. Definitely starting getting autumnal / winter, and I'm not on about cold frosty mornings. It's just wet. That's just what winters are now, just rain and rain, the odd frost, a bit more rain, you know, they'll threaten snow in the papers and Facebook, you know, news ads, but then we'll have a little bit, but it's all for nothing really. It's just rain. But what am I talking about today then? Well, I want to talk to you about something I've been thinking about for a good while, and I don't know whether it's just me. Well, the latter part will answer. I don't think it's just me, but customers are they getting, I club it all in one term, so I'm going to say our customers getting worse. Now, I'm not on about the brilliant customers I've got. I am lucky, I have said this, and I'm sure you guys are in the exact same boat. The majority of your customers are brilliant, it's the minority, and that's what I'm referring to. Do you think the minority customers, you know, 10%ers, 15%ers maybe, do you think they're getting worse? Do you think they're getting ruder, you know, later to pay? Their attitude's getting worse, you know, the demands are getting worse. They're just in general getting worse. I have it where people are wanting to cancel earlier, so they're thinking, you know, last cut will be start of September. I've never known I'm having to sort of justify to people this early about basically the grass is still growing, and they're flabbergasted. Some of them totally and utterly surprised. I think they think I'm having them on, but it's growing now more than it was when it was actual summer. We had the drought and it was barely growing, and it didn't seem to complain about me cutting the grass then, but now when it's actually growing, there's sort of you feel like you're having to sort of justify every visit, because every visit you go to them, it's will this be the last one, or, you know, are we ready for winter now? And oh no, we aren't. It's growing quicker than ever really, and as I said, these are the minority. Maybe these are the people that next year are going to get shit canned, who knows. But as I said, when I said about other things, you know, people's attitudes are getting worse, so if they can't go to monthly, they'll cancel. And I'm not on about me not saying go to monthly. I don't mind if people want to go from fortnightly to monthly, especially if the lawn is sort of petering off a little bit. You know, I'll always try and jump in there first, especially with some people I know that they're itching to sort of save a little bit of money. That's how they think it. So I will sort of jump in first and say, well, I'm thinking about going to every 3 weeks just while it's a bit slower growing for you, save you a little bit of money. And it just gets it in first, basically, planting the seed in their head, because sometimes, you know, visit every 3 weeks, you could still have 2 visits in the month. So they think they're saving a little bit, but in reality they aren't, and it's just keeping me going, because otherwise if they have their way, they'll be on monthly or even more. And I've had people even wanting to go, I had a couple of people wanting to go every 6 weeks, and I don't mind that if the price represents that. I think it's fair to put the price up. I know some people would probably put it up double, because technically they're having 3 visits for the price of 1, and people just don't want to pay it. I've had people cancel my services because I've had to put the price up, because they've either wanted to go every 6 weeks for the same price, or they've had to go monthly, and I've had to put the price up a little bit, and they've cancelled. So, as I said, it is getting to me a little bit worse. As for people's attitudes, I've noticed that if they're shittier. I had a brilliant one the other day. This lady, she cancelled because she wanted to go from fortnightly to, she originally cancelled on a fortnightly, and then she had me back about 6 weeks later, and so I put the price up by a tenner, so it went from 25 to 35 for the same amount of work, and she's repaid it, she was happy, and then I went again a month after as per her instructions, and again I put the price up from 25 to 30 pounds, so I put £5 on to represent that it's just a little bit more because she's having it monthly, and she wasn't happy with that. She refused to pay the extra, and she cancelled basically, said I won't be having you after this, something like that. And wow, all of it has always been done through the mother, and luckily the mother paid the full amount. And I actually saw the mother out while I was shopping, and I, I did thank her. I says, look, thank you for, paying the full amount. Oh wow, it's all right, I'm stuck in the middle here, you see. I says, well, I can understand that. I says, but from my point of view, I have to put the price up a little bit to represent that it's going from fortnightly to monthly, and I thought £5 was more than fair. Oh well, she needs to save her money, she doesn't get paid much, you see, she's on benefits. I was like, okay, well, that's not a problem. I says, but as I said, I thought that was a fair price. Oh well, no, she's got to save her money, you see, she's got to be careful because she doesn't get paid much on the benefits, you see. And I just says, well, I says, if that's the case, then I think she's just going to have to look for somebody who's more within her budget. Not shitty or anything, but clearly it must have stewed on the mother, because I had a text off her at 1:15 that night saying, I wished, I'm just letting you know, I wish to terminate the gardening services with you. I should have texted you earlier or the other day or something. So she just wanted the last word in, really. As I said, I try not to get confrontational with people. Me saying about she'd already binned me off, so she needs to get someone more within her budget, maybe just some bloke who'll go and mow the lawn for a tenner or £5 or something. I don't know, but I think next year I'm definitely going to be stricter on people. Not an arsehole, but the examples I've listed, I don't need to put up with that. I'm wondering, do you guys put the price up if they want to go from a fortnightly to a monthly? I know there's other cases, especially if it's coming towards the end of the year, or say if you go away on holiday and it is a month sort of thing, and they're a really, really good customer, you might waive it. But the people I'm on about here are the ones that they're itching to all year. You can tell that they'd have you, the least they could, just so they could just spend the absolute minimum on the lawn. The ones where they're there like always squeezing you for more, or they wanting to finish in August because it's winter's coming. Those are the crowd I'm on about. But as I said earlier, I used to think it was just me, but then I don't think it's me anymore. I think other people are noticing it. Whether it's because I'm spending a little bit more time on social media. I've joined quite a few of the gardening groups, and of course on Facebook they push the most commented comments to you, sort of thing. And unfortunately, people, when they go and they complain about customers being shitty to them, they tend to get a lot of traction on Facebook. And there used to be a couple a week, but now it's probably one a day or two a day I see flagged up. That's amongst the what is the best mower sort of because they always seem to do quite well on the old comments on Facebook, where people just put look like what is the best mower for a garden or something like that. So as I say, I'm not seeing much of them, but I'm seeing a lot more people complaining about customers, and unfortunately they've got it a lot worse than me. Some people have some right horror story customers. But yeah, as I said, and also maybe it's worth doing the old YouTubes, you know, where I'm thinking to myself like, oh, I'll save that for a video, or I'll talk about that in a video. But I don't know, I'll probably cut together a little YouTube short or video with some of the text messages I've had, just where people have been shitty or binned off. There's only a few of them, so it won't take long. But as I said, that lady, she wanted the last word and she got the last word. I was tempted to reply. I was tempted to, you know, reply something witty or scathing, but what's the point with people like that? It's you can't, somebody said to me once, you can't reason with crazy or argue with crazy, and I just don't want to get into it. So I'm going to leave this video now, guys. I'll get that up for later, and as usual, have a good day, guys. Keep on gardening.